Can extroverts and introverts be friends? Well, I think that most of us know that the answer to that is yes. However, the real question is, can those friendships actually be successful? Hello, I am De'Ara, the introvert that has come a mighty long way with coming out of her shell. Extroverts and introverts complement each other very well within friendships. Now, of course, these upcoming ways is not literally going to apply to every single friendship because some people are just not meant to be friends. So this is just an overall basis of extroverts and introverts. So one way that extroverts and introverts complement each other very well is through socializing. So extroverts, people that are very outgoing, they get energized by social interactions. It makes me think about my stepdad. He is a talker. That man can talk and he loves talking to people. And anytime where I've been where he is and there's a bunch of people around, he is loving it and talking to everybody. Anyway, so yeah, extroverts are energized by social interaction, which can actually help introverts to come out of their shell and meet new people, which is very true. And even with me in past friendships that I have had, if the person was a talker, because they knew different people, I would end up talking, chatting, or getting connected to others, becoming acquaintances with other people. And if it wasn't for them, I would have been quiet as a mouse. And then the great thing about introverts is if y'all are truly friends, the introvert can bring a calming kind of tone and vibe to where your extroverted friend can notice that and they can kind of slow down. Because sometimes people that are super talkative, they're just but if they have their introverted friend around, it can just help the extrovert to just slow down and just appreciate the more chill, quiet moments. Also, another way that introverts and extroverts balance each other out is through decision-making / communication. Us introverts, we tend to be a whole lot more reflective. We have to think things through. And like me, for example, if I'm trying to make a decision, I'm not very quick with it. I tend to spend a lot of time on it. Like, is this the right decision or not? Extroverts tend to have no problem with verbalizing their thoughts, their opinions, and their ideas. When you put those two things together, you can really end up coming up with really great, awesome decisions. So when it comes to misconceptions that introverts can have about extroverts, and this has been my biggest issue within friendships that I've had, the biggest issue that I have had is expressing how I feel and communication. So introverts need to not be afraid to communicate to your friend when you need alone time or when you would only rather be around a small amount of people. If they are a good quality friend, they will understand. But if you don't tell them, how are they supposed to know? They may be able to pick up on it or they may not, and you need to tell them. And what I mean by this is, what you don't want to do is, because you don't feel like being around a bunch of people or you don't feel like going out or you just want to chill, communicate that with your friend, because you don't want it to come across like you're blowing them off, like you don't want to spend time with them, or like you're being lazy. You don't want to come off that way, because there's been times where I just don't feel like doing this, doing that, being around these people and that people, I don't know them people like that. Them people kind of self-centered, and that's a little bit too many people for me. Okay, well, I already know that you're going to be talking to everyone, and I'm just going to be So communicate with your friend that, hey friend, I love you. I can't be around all them people right now, but next week I got you. Talk to your friend. Another thing too, when it comes to us introverts, is be willing to try new things and come out of your shell. Allow for your extroverted friend to expose you to new things. And then also, this is a big misconception that extroverts love almost every social situation. That's not true. There's definitely social situations where extroverts are not comfortable. There can be social situations where they're not even talking that much. Because they don't feel like it, they're not in the mood, or like I said, they may not be comfortable with the people that's there. They don't know these people. So don't just automatically assume that they're comfortable around any and everyone. That's not true. And then when it comes to extroverts, I would say to communicate with your introverted friends. So like how I said introverts need to, well, it's the same thing for extroverts. Communicate with us, listen to us, and be patient with us, because sometimes, and this is not all introverts, but sometimes us introverts, we're not as open with our feelings. Sometimes we struggle with communicating how we feel, and it's not as easy or as natural for us to express ourselves. So provide that safe space for us within our friendship and be patient with us. And then last but not least, when you introduce us to your other friends or to new people, don't bombard us with it. Let it be either on our own terms or give us a heads up. Sometimes we don't always want to be constantly meeting new people and, so don't bombard us with it. And that's pretty much it. I'm not an expert, but these are things that I have learned, but then also things from my personal experience as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I felt like I was blabbering, but if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and you will see me in another video. Bye.